What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Need anybody alert for this? We're going to do some predictions because we haven't done any predictions for any of the shows this weekend. But I'll talk about NXT, after I'm done with all this stuff. So, and Raw was tonight. I don't know which one of y'all saw Raw. Did any of y'all see Raw tonight?
Yep.
You saw Raw?
It was a shit show.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you bothered me asking to be watching Raw. I didn't.
I watched it. Hey, look, I'll be at work. I need something to do.
No. I respect you, Q4, because I appreciate you still taking one for the team, no for the channel. I'll be dealing with this product for like 3 years now. It's like, yo, man, fuck it. I'm like, I'm just trying to get some help here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You go watch highlights. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's even too much.
Well, you better find a way to get into this conversation.
So yeah, are we about to talk Raw?
No, we about to talk predictions. I ain't getting into Raw.
All right, cool. Okay, no. Cool,
I'm just saying, but it is messed up. Like, I was like, so that this Trish and Becky,
that's done. That's done.
Rivalry lost so much steam. They not even putting this card on SummerSlam. That's what they was building to, and they was like, "No, you ain't gonna be." They decided. The Triple H decided you were gonna put a battle royal on this show, but not Trish and Becky. I was
you know what? We about to get to it. Never mind.
I'm sipping my tea.
Oh yeah. By the way, what? Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all right now.
A lot of ingredients in here, but it's pretty good.
So we about to get into the predictions here. So we are in Ford Field in Detroit. Big stadium.
I will say, for SummerSlam, this is my favorite logo.
You know what? This was like a cute logo that he would like.
That logo hard, bro. Like it makes sense too for it being in Detroit that it's all like steel and all that. That logo is fire to me.
Yeah, I can't argue. I think the logo's going. I think I liked it better than the Nashville logo. And it had when it was in Nashville, it had like the country music type theme to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah. So I was like, okay, this is pretty good. 50,000 people, I think. This is the biggest SummerSlam since Wembley, I believe it was. They had back in '92, which AEW about to be dead. I'm about to say
that's a big SummerSlam.
I think AEW right now just said side note, and they got about 4,000 tickets at the sale.
Wow.
So,
I know that sounds like a lot, but for Wembley Stadium, it's not.
And I'm just like, this shit gonna be over 75,000 people. I'm just like,
y'all better deliver.
Yeah, he better book a damn good card. I know that much. But we're not even talking about that right now. We're going to go right on to SummerSlam. So, things that happen on Raw or SmackDown, we could weave into it when we talk about the matches. So, we got an 8-match card. Triple H has shown that he has a formula. B-show pay-per-views, 5 matches. Big shows is like 8 matches max. This is the kind of format Prime likes. Ain't it, Prime? Oh, he answer now. Because
he ain't on mute neither.
I'm about to say, because this is shit you can play about WrestleMania. I'm just like, man, I just want to have 8 matches one day. Bam, you got it right here at SummerSlam. 8 matches, you got what you want.
Good.
So let's go over. Let's just start out with this real quick. They're having a SummerSlam Battle Royal. Now, on a pre-show, a SummerSlam Battle Royal, which is featuring L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Basically, we couldn't give you the U.S. Championship, so we just gave you this.
Which is, they could just had a championship match on the fucking card. But I was like, but they realized, how we can't keep L.A. Knight for another show because, people just tired of seeing him beat a hit row. So, let's put him in this Battle Royal. And him and Sheamus probably going to be the only 2 motherfuckers who'll get an entrance. Everybody else is not. who's winning the Battle Royal? Is WWE going to like finally pull the trigger and let people have an LA Knight moment, or are they going to have him be the last eliminated?
LA Knight is going to be in the final 2 and then get eliminated.
That's crazy.
But who gonna win?
Who's in it? Because all I know is LA Knight and Sheamus.
Everybody that ain't busy. I'll tell you that. Except for Bobby. How did they gonna put Bobby? I didn't really say.
Bobby's not going in there.
He already won a Battle Royal this year so far.
I don't know. I'm gonna just say Sheamus.
Prime. Who do you have win the Battle Royal?
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Sketch, is that your pick too?
It is, unfortunately, but I don't want to say his name, so y'all won't say it.
Well, let me talk to you. Let me. You guys say his name. Figure out who's winning.
That's crazy. Nobody.
You're a hater.
Listen, it's not even him at this point. It's y'all.
It ain't. It's him. He the one that got this thing over, and you don't even want to say the man's name.
LA Knight. I picked LA.
Hey, pipe down.
Yeah.
For talking.
And I'm about to exit. Okay.
No, seriously, I got LA Knight win this Battle Royal also. So let's get into the card, which I think is actually a pretty decent card. It looks like this was going to be the opener because even though he was healing up, Logan Paul wants to make sure he gets back in time to see his brothers fight because Jake Paul should be fighting Saturday night.
I hope he gets murked. Let me stop.
He won't because
stop. I'm just being
Jake,
the ass.
No shit, fuck that. I've been hoping for Jake Paul's demise for the longest.
You want him to get beat up like Earl Spence?
I heard he got beat bad.
That poor baby. That was not a good look.
You give me tissue. Yeah. Okay. But so the opener, which Logan Paul said he wanted to be an opener, so it's going to be Logan Paul versus Ricochet. It does have the chance to steal the show.
It does. A Ricochet gonna lose. Unfortunately.
What y'all got going on? Pryor, how about you?
I think it'll be like one of them showcase matches just to remind you that Logan Paul can't do this one-on-one. But I think Logan Paul is winning because we don't need to protect Ricochet.
I mean, we should protect Ricochet, but you know.
Yeah, well.
I don't need no. But Logan Paul, he been getting
Unless
losses though.
Unless like the Paul brothers come out and start jumping them, and then Braun come back.
He can't. Jake Paul got to fight. He can't come over there.
That's what we just saying. That's why he's going first, so he can leave.
Mm-hmm.
So he can make his play. So long as they don't botch no spots, he don't hurt himself. He'll make it. But give him some time. And Q-Flow, who do you got?
I got Logan Paul.
Damn, nobody got no
But
faith in
hold
my man
on,
Ricochet.
hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Now, if I go by the accredited Mr. A&E rules, Ricochet should be winning. But for some reason, I just feel like they're gonna give one to Logan Paul. Has he won at a pay-per-view? I don't.
No, he's been taking L's.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give him one.
Yeah.
But I'm my stronger prediction is going to be Logan Paul winning. But he did look strong tonight, so he could be losing. Because he knocked Ricochet out midair.
It's a possibility Ricochet could get this one. You know, I'm gonna go off the rim. I'm gonna say Rico. I'm gonna say Rick.
Don't call that man Rico.
Remember they was gonna call him Rick O'Shea?
Rick O'Shea? Or Rick O'Shea? Remember that? Let's go to the next one. Intercontinental Championship. Gunther is taking on Drew McIntyre. This should be a banger. No pun
Listen.
Really should.
Listen.
Even me, I would say that.
Yeah.
Gunther and Chad Gable put on a goddamn clinic tonight.
Oh, well, he and they were Baby Kurt Angle.
They put on a clinic tonight. You hear me?
Jesus.
Like, yo, everybody was saying, like, that's the Gable that needs to get pushed, not Stevenson. They do not like that boy at all.
Yo,
bro.
what is so up with Gable?
It's the rape charge thing, man. They don't like him.
It's the what charge?
He got the rape allegations or something like that. He got away with it.
Oh snap! That's still damn.
That's still a thing, bro. You know how like serious. You know it's serious when the crowd is rooting for Baron Corbin.
That's just disgusting. That's just pretty disgusting. So, but I don't think that even still with the damn, that's my fault, y'all. I knocked some major shit off my desk. But,
you good. You've been good.
Oh yeah. So, with all that being said, I think that they're going to have Gunther keep it for the Honky Tonk record. I don't care about the damn Honky Tonk record. Let Honky Tonk have that damn record.
Oh, I thought he passed it already.
No, he don't pass it until September after Payback.
Oh shucks. All right. Yeah. Damn. But oh god. They must have something good for Drew then, because I thought he was frustrated that they didn't have nothing for him. Frustrated. Why did I say it like that?
Yeah, no. I would like to see Drew win, but I still think that Gunther gonna be in the fight of his life, and I think Gunther's still gonna win it. Next up, we have Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in a mixed martial arts rules match. I don't know where the hell, huh?
No, go ahead.
I'm about to say, I don't know what the hell this is going to look like. I know you are somebody that's into the mixed martial arts, so you would know the rule set better than I would.
Yeah, it sounds like either somebody getting knocked out or tapped out.
I was sitting thinking, like, why don't they do the Lions then? Or, since
I was going to say do a submission match, because that's what they both good for anyway.
And talk about that, but then I was like, you know what? Why not just contest this in the fight pit? Y'all had this made for that reason.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just put this in the fight pit. I'm just saying, because right now, I mean, look, I like it that it's something different, but like right now, it's like if people don't. First of all, I want to say that the little sit down promos that they had today, I know was really good. And I actually did like what Shayna Baszler was saying, like, hey, other than her mother and her husband, I held her baby girl when she was first born, and I love that girl. And she's going to hate me forever for after what I do to her mother on Saturday. I like that line. I thought it was dope. Here's my thing with, look, Ronda and Shayna both good, despite how people feel about Ronda. And I know she'll come out there looking like Ryu, but I think when you do these kind of matches, like a mixed martial arts challenge, it's like, hey, people don't really know how to follow it if they don't follow mixed martial arts. Mm-hmm. Or understand if scoring or anything like that, and I think it'll slow the thing down. I think y'all have two professionals in there. How about you choreograph a match that is like mixed martial arts based and put it in the fight pit?
Right.
And I think that would be a more good setup. Like, you can put them in there. They're like UFC fight clothes, barefoot. And they go in there with the gloves, and they sit there, and you can still choreograph. Yeah, and they can scrap in the fight pit, which it's supposed to resemble like what it is in UFC, that the little pit they fight in, even though it doesn't. But you can do that, and I think you can get more of an attraction that way than you could doing it this way. And I'm like, it's already bad enough where people is not fully behind this turn or fully behind this rivalry in the first place. And everybody knows
that's
that Ronda...
Yeah. Well, I was about to say, that's because they think we think, or at least they thought we was thinking that Shayna was the heel in this, but in reality, it's Ronda.
Yeah, and a lot of people know that Ronda is probably on her way out. So, with her being on her way out, it's like, okay, most likely you're going to give this to Shayna Baszler. So you already took a lot of heat away from that match, and doing it this way, the mixed martial arts way, I'm like, man, y'all should just said the fight pit. And I would have been more excited to see them mixed martial art it up in the fight pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just would have thought that would have been better. But my pick is Shayna Baszler. I think Ronda will want to put over her friend.
Yeah, I think so too. Yes. That's my pick as well.
All right. Next up. Oh, I gotta make sure I talked about all that stuff. Okay. Let's go with triple threat match for the Women's Championship. Asuka versus Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair. This has the potential to be a match of the year. This has the potential to be a show stealer. This has all that kind of potential. Mm-hmm. I hope with the women that's involved in this match, and give it time, I hope that happens. I won't be surprised if it doesn't, though. And I won't be surprised if we try to do an Io Sky cash-in. I don't know if they're confident enough in Io to give her the championship right now.
I don't know why.
I mean, I'm confident. I'm saying, but this is too much of Vince we talk about here. And they have not booked the women's division good even since Vince left.
I've been getting in so many debates about this, like the women's division, because people for some reason think putting Charlotte in Imperium is going to help the women's division. I'm like, how is this going to help I'm like, dude, they're barely even on the pay-per-view, which I want to put them in stables because that's going to help them out because they fit the theme of the team. Shut up. I'm so glad. I'm so glad fans are not writers of wrestling.
Exactly, because first of all, what does Charlotte need a group for?
That's what I said.
Charlotte is Charlotte in the bank. Charlotte don't need no group. And first of all, Charlotte ain't the problem. Charlotte ain't the problem. Bianca ain't the problem. Rhea ain't the problem. But you know who the problem is? Piper Niven. Where's she at? Don't know. Mia Yim. She's the background for the OC. She's not doing anything. Candice LeRae. You remember her? Where's she at? Indy Hartwell. Remember her? Where's she at? She's not here. Those women.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the women that need your help, that they're not doing anything. Hey, when was the last time you see Xia Li?
She just did a dark match.
Like, seriously, like, all these issues with the women, y'all have not booked this division great. Look what y'all just did to Issa Dawn and Alba Fire. They came up here to lose to Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey to unify the women's tag team titles, which you should have had 2 sets in the first place, and for them not even have them anymore. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, this SummerSlam got 2 women's matches, which had the potential to have 4. But, you know, they did, like I said, Trisha Becky's getting kept off the SummerSlam card. And also because their rivalry just lost a lot of steam, too. Because, you know, it wasn't really good from the start.
Right.
And it just, Trisha has not been the heel that she was back in the day. But, and Becky ain't been doing that much better neither. But, yeah, those are the issues with the women's division. So, yeah, that's an asinine thing to say, especially for Charlotte. Why should she need to be Imperial? She bigger stars than Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci.
Exactly.
So all you do is take one spotlight away from them. But you got to be able to develop. The problem with this is you have to be able to develop women in storylines that does not involve the championship. Everything doesn't, you know, and then when they don't put storylines in with women that don't involve the championship, you can have secondary storylines. Y'all don't have a tag division, so just get rid of that. But you got to be able to create more storylines for women than just that. They don't need to go join no other stable. So yeah, whoever said that definitely shouldn't write at all. So I have Asuka winning this triple threat match, but I do have Io cashing in on Asuka, and I think Io and Asuka can feud going into the fall.
You and me both, sir. That's exactly how I had it.
Yeah, that's how I feel as those lab. And I think also with what I just said, you can extend this because you can just keep Bianca and Charlotte having that one-on-one rivalry. I think they want to say that for Mania 40, but me personally, I'd rather see Rhea and Bianca at Mania 40. And you could give us Charlotte and Bianca at Payback or Survivor Series or however they want to do it. But that's what I think it should happen. But I got Asuka winning with Io cashing in on her and set up their rivalry going into the fall. Let's go. Oh, by the way, for the Battle Royal, if it ain't LA Knight, I'm going with Grayson Waller.
So it's oh god. All right. See, because you're not on social, so you don't be seeing these things, man.
Are you talking about him talk about The Rock?
Yeah.
I mean,
now see, I know it sounds crazy, but like
it don't sound crazy at all.
They've been feeding Grayson legends, so it's like, how crazy is it really?
I mean, if you think about it, The Rock's not working right now.
That's true.
They on strike. He can't do nothing. He got free time, so he could answer the call and do a promo segment with him. But it would feel a little I won't say contradicting, but him coming out with a promo segment on the Grayson Waller effect, and you don't come to address the tribal chief.
Grayson could plant that seed though.
Yeah, but still, the tribal chief should have been first. But obviously, it's a possibility. We just don't necessarily know. Going on to a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship: Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Does Judgment Day have all the gold after this? Because Dom has the North American Championship, Rhea has the women's, Priest has the briefcase, and could Seth Rollins have the World Heavyweight Championship? Or does this lead to the fall of Judgment Day?
So, I'm not gonna lie. If we were doing this 2 weeks ago, I say that Finn's losing. But I'm convinced, man. This story is getting kind of good. I'm convinced. Finn might win it, and then Priest just might take that chance to cash it, or he might, Finn could be on the verge of winning, and Damian just takes advantage of that and takes it instead.
Oh.
I see Seth losing his title though.
I was feeling the same way, even though I got Seth on my fantasy. I was like, this story is setting up. They are pushing Judgment Day hard, and I was just like, usually when they like a stable, when they push them hard, they got to have all the championships.
Mm-hmm.
And I can really see Finn cheating. And right now, this feud between Damian Priest and himself could be like a ploy to set everybody up, and Finn wins. You know what? I'm gonna go with Finn Balor win the championship. Is that where you're gonna go?
I don't think EO or Damian fails the cash-ins.
Okay.
So now, will Damian cash in at SummerSlam? I think he might. Or it might be a tease, but either way, I got Seth Rollins losing the title.
Yeah, so do I. That leaves us with our last two matches, our main events. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes.
According to WWE, we got 4 main events.
Oh, God.
That's not how main events work, but we got 4. So, we had number 3 out of the 4.
Yeah. Brock came out the night on Raw and wanted Cody to shake his hand. He snugs past him. Cody dives to the outside and starts beating the Brock. Was just like, I get in Brock mode. And just
beats the hell out of him.
Yeah, like put him with steel steps. Just beat him out with some steel steps. I'm still the component. Look strong on TV. Lose at the pay-per-view.
I thought Brock was going. I had Brock losing this anyway.
Yeah, I don't like it because Cody keeps getting his ass beat. I'm just like, I thought it would be like a no holds barred or a street fight or a last man standing match.
I was hoping they give it the stipulation, but I guess not.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes winning. I don't know what he's going to do, to embarrass Brock or hype it up. I was like, it really should have been some kind of specialty type match, especially with this being the third one. But I'm definitely going to go with Cody winning.
Same here.
All right. And the main event we have is a tribal combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and recognition of the tribal chief. A lot going in for this matchup, which means it's no holds barred. They can do whatever they want to.
No holds barred. However, Solo is not to interfere per the instructions of the elders.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess he can't interfere.
He's not. Yeah, tribal combat. It's a no DQ match, but Solo's not supposed to interfere, technically.
So does tribal combat break if Jimmy interferes?
Probably, but he's quote unquote written off still.
I think he's gonna come back. I think he's gonna come back in SummerSlam. At least I thought he was.
Only way I see Jimmy coming back is if Solo interferes.
Breaks the rules?
Yeah.
That's what I think may happen. I think Roman's just like, we're going to reveal, like, Roman really don't care about the gods and the rules and all this shit. He's like, Solo, get in here. And Jimmy comes and saves Jay. And like, no, we got to stick with tradition, which is going to probably rub Solo the wrong way that he was ready to get rid of all that tradition. So,
right.
But I think this should be an entertaining match. Jay and Roman have had good matches over the years. But Jay ain't winning this one.
He ain't.
Jay not winning this one. It's gonna be good. It's gonna come close. You actually did pin Roman Reigns and make some of us believe, but it ain't happening.
Bro, what if they? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking like a Mania. That's a Mania thing. I'm bugging.
What were you about to say though?
What if Damian? What if Damian cashes in on Roman, and now Judgment Day really got all the gold?
Yo, that would be crazy. Never will happen, but that would be crazy.
I know. But why can't it? They already. I mean, the draft. They already said F the draft.
Oh, they said that so they won't even finish drafting yet before they say fuck the draft.
Right. They already said F the draft. So why not run each show? Literally run each show.
You're right. Yes, you're right.
But it's not gonna happen. No, that's some Mania. That's some Mania fantasy booking. That ain't even SummerSlam type. That ain't even a SummerSlam.
That's
type
why they think you get a second loss from that Mania 40 in Philly. So
yeah.
I'm gonna obviously go with Roman Reigns winning.
Same. Yeah, yes. Roman's. Yeah, Jay's not. Roman already lost the last John, and he got pinned. He ain't. Nah.
No, back to back. Hell no. I mean, it was good to try to convince us, but no, bro, it ain't happening that way. So, guys, that right there is our review. Our reactions, prediction. Excuse me, to SummerSlam.
Bruh, did you hear? Did you hear about Survivor Series?
Oh God, I'm scared to ask. No way with Survivor Series.
Oh no, it's not bad. Survivor Series is almost sold out.
Again.
We don't know near not one match. And it's already almost sold out.
But you know what? Are they still doing War Games?
But we don't know.
Because that's a big reason why it was sell out. Because they liked the War Games aspect of it last year. But now with Daddy Vince being in the weeds, I don't know if they're going to do. Because I'm like, y'all can sell it out, but I ain't trying to see the Raw versus SmackDown stuff. Yeah,
I mean, who would you do War Games with anyway?
Well,
I'm tired of seeing Judgment Day versus Kevin and Sammy and Seth, and I'm tired of that.